Welcome to morning work. This is Mrs. Rademacher Smith, and we are going to get started right away. The first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and I write my name. So I'm going to shorten it a little bit. Make sure you can touch your name on your paper. All right, we're going to talk about our sight word of the day. You should remember these from first grade. They should look very familiar to you. We're just kind of picking up where they left off back in the spring, and here we go. First, it says we need to say it. Then we're going to trace it. We're going to write it, and then we're going to use it in a sentence. So our first word is big. 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 Big is our word of the day, so I'm going to say it. I've traced it down, around, down, and dot, around the bend, and lift. So I've traced it. Now I'm going to write it on the lines. I'm going to do it as neatly as I can. Make my eye dot a little bigger. And I've written it nice and big. Now I want to use it in a sentence. Okay, I'm going to start with a capital letter, and I'm going to say, I have a big dog. I can't wait to see what you have used, how you have used the word big in a sentence. But the word big is describing my dog, and this is a telling sentence, so I ended it with a period. Now we're going to go to the fix the sentence part, and I use special letters. You might remember them from first grade. I say C for capitals, P for punctuation, R for right order, S for spelling, and N for neatness. And this says, I am happy that it's spring. Well, first I'm going to go through and I'm going to look for capitals. And I noticed that the first letter, I, should be capitalized for two reasons. One, it's the beginning of a sentence. And two, it's the name. I am important, so as Mrs. Sal says, I capitalize it. The next capitalization error is up for some debate. So sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. It's the word spring. If you are naming the season, you would capitalize it, the name of the season. If we're just talking about the general season, that it's spring, we're not going to capitalize it. So I'm going to leave that one alone for right now. Okay, I've got all my capitals. Now I need a punctuation, and I noticed two things. First of all, I noticed that there is no mark here at the end. So my question is what type of sentence is it? Is it a telling or statement? Those get periods. Is this a question or an asking sentence? That would get a question mark. Is it an excited sentence? Those would get an exclamation mark. I am happy that it's spring. That is a telling sentence, so I'm going to put a period at the end. Now the other sentence punctuation error is kind of tricky. It's two words that are smashed together and one of the letters falls out. I am happy that it's is a contraction, so I need to put in an apostrophe. That's like that comma that's up in the air. I am happy that it's spring. Got all our punctuation, and when I read it that time, it sounded right. I'm looking at all the words, and they look like they're all spelled correctly, so now it's time to rewrite the sentence neatly. I am, and leave a little space between the words, happy that It's IT apostrophe S. That means it is spring. And we're going to put a period at the end. If you need a break to catch up, feel free to pause the video at this time, but I'm going to move to the next box. It says cross out the word that does not belong. Wagon, car, or boat. Which one would I cross off? Wagon, car, or boat? I'm going to cross off the boat, and the reason why is because the boat does not have wheels. All right, there's my car. Here's my little red wagon bouncing up and down in my little red wagon. But see how the car has wheels and the wagon has wheels, but the boat does not. Okay, I need to draw the hands to show 6:30. The 6 is my shorthand. It moves very, very slowly. And I know that it's touched the 6, so I'm going to put it right between the 6 and the 7. And it's my shorthand. The long hand is going to move fast. It counts by 5, so we want to get to 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is going to actually touch the 6. So we do the shorthand first for the hour, and the long hand that moves fast or quickly by 5s for the minute. Okay, 12 plus 3. I'm going to do 12, 13, 14, 15. I counted on, and I got 15. 9, I'm going to count on 10, 11, 12, 13. Started at the big number. Now 16, take away 5, I've got to go backwards. So I'm going to go backwards 5. So I'm going to say 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. And for 11, take away 4. I'm going to draw my 4 spots again. And I'm going to count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7. Well, that makes sense. 4 plus 7 equals 11. All right, this week they ask us to find 2 words that make the compound word below. Up in our morning message, or in our sentence, our fix-it sentence, we had a contraction, which is 2 words that are smashed together and some of the letters fall out. In a compound word, we just take the 2 words and we smash them together. Oh, this looks like a delicious form, one of my favorite forms of compound words. It is pop. What popped? The corn. C-O-R-N. All right, we have a word problem on the bottom. So I'm going to write my special word problem letters, and they go like this. R-U-T-A-C. Tell me what it means to me. Read, underline, think, attack, check, Rudicy. Let's read together. Amelia saw 10 butterflies in her front yard and 4 in her backyard. How many did she see in all? And it says we can draw a picture and write the number sentence. Well, let's start off by underlining our important words. I always like to start off by circling the number. And I'm going to circle 10. 10 what? Butterflies is our unit. I see a 4 here. I'm going to circle that. Next, I'm going to underline the question. How many did she see in all? Now, this is the tricky part. I'm going to draw a box around the key words. The key words tell me what I am going to do. So it says Amelia saw 10 butterflies in her front yard, and is a key word, and that means plus. But there's another key phrase. If we missed and, how many did she see? In all also means plus. So it seems like we're going to add. All right, let's think about this. I'm going to draw my butterflies, and I'm going to draw X's because I'm not very beautiful at drawing. But I'm going to draw 10 butterflies in the front, and my X's are just butterflies. There's 10, and here's the backyard. And I'm going to put my number sentence right underneath it. 10 plus 4. Now, if I'm not good at 10 plus 4, I can attack it and just count the butterflies. Or I can count on like I did up here with 12 plus 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So she has 14 butterflies in her back, or in her, she saw 14 butterflies in all. So today is Monday. Ooh, I forgot that I attacked it and I checked it. I checked it by counting, and I checked it by counting my X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Today is Monday, and it is August 24th, 2020. And that is our morning work for today.